This works too.
Excellent, thank you. Guys, what's a refinement facility? A refinement facility. Just an assembler? Really? Thank you guys for the generosity, by the way. Very kind. A little bit of spaghetti has never hurt anyone. Ba ba ba. Thank you guys though for the casual donations. I appreciate it. Huge Mario and Luigi fan here. So you gotta be hydrogen. There you go. You're gonna be making some hydrogen fuel rods. That's actually a very easy recipe. I don't know why I didn't have those already. I think I wanted to skip them because I wanted to go straight to deuterium, but then I never got the research for it, so here we are.
Zerachel and Artemis were finally alone. Even though they were brothers, and even though they were protes, they were still lovers. Zerachel bared his nerve cords and Artemis pulled his cord over the tip of Zerachel's.
Okay, no, I'm good, man. Zeratul and Artemis were finally alone. Like they've been trying to be alone all this time. Finally. Oh, jeez. Oh! Baited by Brian. Brian is a text-to-speech sellout, dude. He only talks for 100 or for 300 bits or more. Thank you, though, for the 100 bits, Lolzert. Nobody will ever know the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise. No, none of us are aware of that story. We've never heard it before. Nice and quiet. Just the way I like it. It's a bit anticlimactic, eh? This whole thing. I was ready to warp away, and then we spent another half hour not warping away. Anyways. I guess we'll go for one more stack.
Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? I thought not. It's not a story the Jedi would tell you. It's a Sith legend. Darth Plagueis was a Dark Lord of the Sith,
What?
so powerful and so wise he could use the Force to influence the midi-chlorians to...
Really? I don't know about that, man. Sometimes I think that the story of Star Wars isn't even real, and that somebody came up with it. Yeah, that's what I... Why is this so awkward? Just disappear. I don't... There you go.
Hey guys, did you know that in terms of human companionship, Flareon is objectively the most huggable Pokemon? While their maximum temperature is likely too much for most, they are capable of controlling it, so they can set themselves to the perfect temperature for you.
Oh. No, I did not realize that, Raptor, but thank you, though. That's very nice to know.
He had such a knowledge of the dark side that he could even keep the ones he cared about from dying.
Man, must be nice to be Artosis. Like, sometimes you get really angry, But then you think about your bank account for a little bit and you feel a lot better, you know? Like, you can cry yourself all the way to the bank. It's kind of nice. All right, take 2 of my trip to Prime Gaming Spaghetti. Engage! Thrusters! I'm not going fast enough yet. Ah, there we go. This time around, I did go at full energy, or close to it. At least my fuel rods should recharge faster now. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it in one warp, but... Mario and Luigi were finally alone. Oh my god. Even though they were brothers, and even though they were plumbers, they were also lovers. It's so stupid. Like, who comes up with that? It's so dumb. Ah, very funny. Guys, we're only 1.45 light years away now. Did we just get permission to post Mario erotica? As long as it's not too bad. I think some of them are very funny, but some of them also go 17 steps too far. Guys, we're only 8 hours, 25 minutes, and 20 seconds away now. That's pretty close. The ones that go 17 steps too far are the funniest ones, though. Maybe. That immediately makes me think of that Destiny text-to-speech video again, Rushy. Those were not 17 steps too far. Those were about 200 steps too far. Don't you have to actively recharge your fuel? No. I just sit here and I wait for that bar at the bottom. Yo! Priceless Mikey on YouTube. Is that what I called my YouTube members? I called my YouTube members Epic Gamers. It's true. I forgot that that is the name. But Priceless Mikey, Epic Gamer confirmed. Very nice, Mike. I've never met a more epic gamer than Mike, actually. How much of a charge do you think I need to make it? Am I gonna be sucked in by gravity? Well, I'm a light year and a half away. Technically, yes. Realistically, irrelevant. We can AFK for 8 hours. That's like one trip to the nightmare zone. What's going on, Fred? How do I... There you go. No, I don't have old school RuneScape in the background. I don't. I think I can go. Do you think I can make it now? This is my first journey to another solar system. I think I'm gonna wait until I'm at the end of that little white doodad at the bottom of the screen. I don't know what it is. Okay, I'm ready. Only a few more Australias away. I don't know what system I actually want to go to, though. So here we are, guys. Dude, there's a freaking Darkfog hive over here, too. Okay, I'm just gonna stop over here. We're gonna do some scouting. Okay. Now we somehow, some way have to decide where we want to make our home. Oh, geez. There is planet Sulfuria. Okay, this is a ocean with sulfuric acid on it. Looks like the enemies have already taken up quite a bit over there. Jeez, dude, they're doing a lot. There is a lava planet. Fractal silicon on it. Okay, does have pretty high solar. I don't know which one I want to go with. There's another planet over here. There's actually two. I think one of them is the gas giant. Hydrogen and deuterium. Very nice. This one has no titanium, but it does have silicon ore. Still pretty good solar. And then there's one more over here at the end. Prime Gaming Spaghetti number 5. This one has fire ice on it. Harvestable fire ice. Pretty bad for solar, but not horrible. Which one do I take for my... The enemies don't seem to be on this one though, so maybe that's also something I should consider. Yeah, there's not that many resources on this one, that's true. I think we'll call that one home. That's the one I'm gonna check out first anyways. Shit, I'm still 10 Australias away. Thank you very much, Killer Duck. 2 years. Lava planet would also be kind of fun. I agree. I'm not sure how much fire ice is there. Could you guys not see it? Oh, maybe it's covered by the chat. Yo, Kappa, go away. Ed, come on, man. Okay, there is 5.5 million fire ice. Not bad. I don't think there's water in this system. Or oil. But I can import both of those from my old system, I guess. We'll have to see how that goes. No oil, no water. Man, would you even want to be in a solar system that has no oil and no water? Hydro homies in the chat in shambles. Absolutely. Americans in the chat too. In shambles. No oil? Yo! Priceless Mikey. Mikey's going hard. Gifted 10 people in the YouTube chat. Epic Gamership as well. Thank you, Mike. You guys know what I found out on YouTube? If you want to be gifted a sub, you have to opt in. Did you guys notice? You know how sometimes you join a Twitch stream and it just randomly gifts you a sub because somebody in the chat is gifting subs? On YouTube, that seems to be on an opt-in basis, which I think is kind of funny. Here we go. Our first landing. Don't miss. Don't. Okay, I did not miss. Save number 50. Home. Thank you very much, Mikey. Don't crash, Lowko. No, it was a soft landing. It was a soft landing. Oh, shit. I'm throwing my mouse around. Seems a bit unnecessary, no? So there's no enemy base here. So I gotta do a little bit of planning. I don't know what my best way of doing it is. So this is the... This is the middle of the planet. The equator. There's fire ice just ready for the taking, man. It's just harvestable. Kinda sick. So I don't really know exactly how much space I need for a lot of this stuff. I want to be kind of smart with the way that I'm laying out my towers and whatnot. So let's go ahead and give this a try, I guess. So this is kind of like, I'm gonna save it right here. This is kind of where I'm laying out my base. There's no dark fog on this planet at the moment, no. They can fog right off. That's pretty nice. So I don't really know exactly how much space I need. So I wanna... Where's my painting? Did my painting not save? Okay, I forgot saving my painting. I just drew out what I wanted to make. So I think what I want to do is set up refinement over here on this side. So this is going to be like the factory area. So say, for example, this is going to be importing iron. And I want to be outputting iron ingots, right? So that's basically the idea. Same over here. We want to be doing the same thing for copper. But I don't really know exactly how much space I would need for that. I could also... Maybe that's better, actually. What if I do, like, 3 side by side instead? So I want to set up, like, one mass refinement sort of thing. So we want to have an output over here of iron ore. I think I want to do 4 lines of it. I mean, obviously, I would need to have an absurd amount, but at least, like, I want to have this scalable. So I want to have, like, 4 of these things coming out like so. Then we want to have smelters. The only question is, how long does this need to be? Because that I never know. I never know exactly how many of these smelters I should put down, but this would be the line back in. Same on this other side. We would have to have the line back in. Okay. Same over here on the other side. Like so. How many do you put down usually for this sort of thing? Because that's always something I'm never sure about. So I want to do 4 lines of this. I'm open to suggestions, by the way. 12 for a default green belt? Only 12? Really? Is that 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12? Yeah, so that's 12 perfectly. I wasn't sure if it included the one at the start. Only 12? That seems a little on the low end of things, no? Is that also for the upgraded belt? So I think there's still a faster belt than this, right? There's the conveyor belt Mark III. What's the default for a green belt? Or a blue belt, sorry. Tier 3 is 30 items a second, so 30 smelters? Okay, so I think I wanna lay out enough space for 30 of them. So I can expand this pretty easily. I think that's probably a good idea. Like, I just want to make sure that I leave enough space for this sort of stuff. That's my main goal, I guess. I don't really care so much about having it optimized right from the start. If you stack them, it's 120 for one belt. Okay. So why is it 12 then for the first one? Or for the second belt, why not 15? If it's twice as fast. Hey, Rebras.
I plan to wrap up my leftovers from the restaurant in a sturdy to-go box. Then the server came by and foiled the whole thing.
Thank you very much, man. Green belt is 12 a second. Oh, blue is 30 a second. Oh, I thought it was just twice the speed. I see. Thank you for the 2 years. I think 3 more, right? I think 3 more for a nice little blueprint. Can it count for me? No, this is 29. Okay, I need 1 more. Good thing. It can't count. Thank you very much, Ducky. Appreciate that. Okay, so I'll make 1 completely, and then I'll probably delete some of the stuff that I don't need yet. It's just so we have a blueprint. So this would be an insane amount of iron requirement that I need. But that's okay. We're definitely not going to be able to do that. Using a blueprint to count. That's smart, no? Okay, so this is one part of it. Top belt is broken. It's a bit dark on this planet so far. Oh yeah, it is broken. This one's going the wrong way. So this way, at least I would have the maximum distance covered. I also want to do a similar thing here on the outside of it. For one more line.
Look at me being away.
Yo!
Time to backseat someday, SP.
How are you doing, Mr. Velarnin? Good to see you. I want to do another line over here. For the exact same thing. Does that actually line up over here perfectly with this? I don't know which direction these things are going. This is one of my favorite parts of these games, though. Like, when you're, like, setting up for a new planet, and you've got this grand vision until it ultimately fails miserably, and you kind of feel like your new system sucks. But right now, I'm still feeling the positive vibes, you know? Future Lowko be damned. Yeah, I still need to put down power poles. I've left space for that. Ooh, look at that, man. Our first sunrise. Ooh, I've never built a system in a blue start planet. Or solar system, rather. That's cool. It is kind of far away. Okay, so we'll have to set up all of this as well. And again, I'm planning on removing a whole lot of these for the time being, but I just want to make sure that I have the blueprint. Just do a permanent temporary fix? Right. And then we do one more arm on the other side too. And I think this will give me an absurd amount of iron. Assuming I have enough input, obviously. Which I don't. Yeah, I jumped to a new system. It was a smooth trip. Didn't have to load a single time. Well, that's not... You think this is an absurdly low amount? Really? I guess this is nothing in the end game. Like, if you're not making at least 3 Dyson Spheres a minute, are you even really playing Dyson Sphere Program? But this would still be scalable, right? So I should still be able to get an absurd amount of stuff here over time. In the end game, one entire planet is for iron? Yeah, I don't know if I ever want to go that far. That sounds like the point where the game starts lagging. Does that reach the one over there in the back? No, not quite. I don't know if there's an easy way to set up these power lines. Because it's kind of tedious to do it like this. Because I might not leave the exact amount of space, although it seems like I am just barely on the grid somehow. That is not really planned in advance. No, I think I might be slightly off, but it's okay. It looks kind of nice. Hey, got another shield. No, this is slightly out of reach right now. Some of them are not within range. Is there an easy way to set these sort of things up? Does anybody happen to know a way? Because in Factorio, for example, you just hold down your mouse and it just places everything down at the perfect distance. Put them down randomly. Okay. That wasn't the plan, but I guess I may have to put them down in the middle of a certain location. So now everything over here is in range. These things are pretty cheap, so it's not a huge deal. I do kind of like the way they look better than some of those other options. Like just the default power lines, I mean. Is that all in range? Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's strong. That's one hell of a blueprint. I guess I would also need to have one power pole right over here. Because they forgot putting that in the Interstellar logistics station. Okay. So this is gonna be a new blueprint. This is Giga refining thingamajig. That's how you write that. Okay. Does it save automatically? How do I know it's... I don't understand this screen, man. Save blueprint. Ah, there we go. Giga refining thingamajig. Double click to use. Quantity of facilities exceeds technology limit. Right. That's okay. That's okay for now. I want to set up a smaller version of it, just so we kind of know where to put up our... So I want to basically do something similar for the other resources too. I want to leave some space in between. So this one is set up on a line. God, I wish I could see better. Low blind. This would also be on a line over here. Right? Yeah. Okay. Same for this up here. Yeah. So this is mirrored. That's good. So this, for example, would do the same thing, but then for, I don't know, iron. Or copper, rather. Says iron, does the exact different thing. Excellent. I would obviously have to change the output and all that, but that's okay. So I'm doing this so mostly I can set up where I want my defenses and whatnot to go later on. I also need to make sure that I put up my my electricity, because currently there's no electricity anywhere. Which is not ideal. I'm rebuilding everything here, yes. But hopefully at a much better scale, you know? So this would allow me a space over here for my solar panels and probably my base defenses. I want to run 2 rows of them, one at the bottom, one at the top. Or I guess it's a globe, so hard to say what the Top and the bottom is, but you get what I'm trying to say. I think I'll put those on the next intersection over here. Yeah, so these are actually all connected. Can I recommend a different layout? You can certainly recommend, but I probably won't listen. Feel free to let me know. I know that this is not going to be the most optimal way, of course, to lay down solar panels. But I feel like equator solar panels take up a lot of precious real estate. So I want to give this a try. I feel like this is kind of cool. Lowko, can I criticize your layout without offering any alternatives? Absolutely. I could definitely also put these things on the power or on the poles. Absolutely. I like to build panels just after the first seam to leave the equator grid free. Right. So that's what I originally wanted to do, but now I put 3 side by side. I originally wanted to put 2 side by side, but 3 may also be okay. We're gonna have to build a lot of solar panels. No, I think this will be fun, man. As always, I don't really care about 100% optimization. That's not really my goal. But I would like to be able to roam my planet and actually see where I'm going.
The power grid is excessively overloading, and facilities can't operate normally. Build more power generation facilities. Power
Thanks, mate.
grids are complicated.
This is kind of like guys in the chat over here.
Power consumption and power
Lowko, your electricity is not good enough. You should build more solar panels. As I'm building solar panels. Thanks, guys in the chat. Yeah, what the fuck do you think I'm doing, Mr. AI man? Ay. Not you. You're not Mr. AI man. Are you? Wait, are you guys real humans? I've always assumed you guys were humans, but... Am I building solar panels on the dark side? Wait, it's not tidally locked, is it? I never know how to look at that anyways. I like how I'm looking at the stats here on the right. No, it's not tidally locked. We're only humans after all. Don't put the memes on me. Whoa. Another sunset rice. We're paid actors? Really? You guys are paid to be here? Kind of like Australians? Australians are also paid, right? I think so. Fairly sure. Hey, look, we've almost done a full loop. So I want to make sure that I have space as well, obviously, for multiple rows. But I don't really want to waste my iron veins. Australians don't even exist? Is that true? Kremler mentioned earlier that he apparently got my Christmas card. What?
It's called ChatGPT for a reason, Lowko.
How did that not line up perfectly, mate? Thank you, Dyson, for the 51 months. That was supposed to line up perfectly. I didn't make a mistake. I guess this is we'll have to do, guys. There's one little bit of extra space. Easiest way to identify... Oh, it's not supposed to line up? Oh. You need to add spacing with tab to line it up perfectly? Nah, this will do, this will do. I'm from Spain and can confirm Australians exist. Really? Wait, Australians are usually not in Spain though, are they? So we have a lot of building to do, by the way. I may have to make a few trips back and forth as well to my other system just to pick up more resources again. Yep, so I made all those solar panels, thinking I made quite a few, but we need quite a few more. Lowko, when's the Honkai Star Rail stream? They reached out recently to me and asked if I wanted to do a sponsored stream for that game. I don't know, man. Uh, 12, right? Yes. Okay. So this is gonna be for iron. Okay, so that's as much as I can support currently. I think I may go and check it out. It kind of depends. I'm not sure yet, but... Is there a faster way to copy-paste recipes? Can I, like, mass-paste copy recipes? I don't know. I guess we have to play a high APM game. I need rapid fire for the video game. I definitely copy-pasted you guys, but that's okay. I actually do also have wind. Yeah, there is wind on this planet, actually. I do have a lot of... it's 40% energy ratio for wind. Maybe it's okay, though, for now. I do have 50 wind turbines. I'll go and place them down, may as well. You're right. Shift copy first one in the line and drag copy at the... Okay.
7 months ago, Lowko stole my debit card. He has yet to give it back.
I'm sorry about that, man. But thank you, though. I do appreciate you. Welcome back, Leithrinus. 87 months. Oof. A long time. Lowko is sorry, but he's not giving it back. Yeah. Leithrinus is paying for my RuneScape subscription, you know? My RuneScape membership. I don't want to bite the hand that feeds my RuneScape addiction. Thank you, Peter. He's enabling it. Okay. Little bit of solar, little bit of wind. More layers. Okay, so first order of business now is harvesting all of the iron. So ultimately we want to import this from other planets, but obviously right now I'm not really set up for that. So I think what I want to do is harvest this planet for the time being. And I want to be putting that into a planetary logistics station. You guys just run it in there. Just like so. I want to power this up. We'll have to throw in a bunch of...
Spaghetti time?
No. I'm trying to avoid spaghetti. The whole point of all of this is to have less spaghetti, not more of it, St. Bucky. Also, that's our 3-year resub right there, Bucky. Thank you so much, man. We've had a bunch of people with some long-ass resubs today. This should do the trick, right? There's some more iron and stuff over here too. We'll run it all the way over here. Some long conveyor belts, but I don't have that much electricity to mess around with right now. I think it'll do just fine. You had spaghetti for lunch? Not bad. In my mind, spaghetti is more of a dinner type of thing, no? Although I don't really care too much about food category labels. But that's kind of like eating donuts for breakfast, you know? It's just like, not done. You know what I mean? My spaghetti looks better than your spaghetti from yesterday. Thanks, man. Donuts are breakfast and breakfast only? No, guys. Donuts are a dessert. What's going on, Brian? Hagelslag. Hagelslag, the greatest breakfast that you can have. No. This is not a new start. I am on a new planet. Well, it's a new start. I moved out of my parents' planet. Oh, I love watching Gennaro videos. Gennaro is excellent. He's like this 70-year-old Italian chef who makes English videos. Very passionate about food. I've watched actually a lot of his videos. This is one of the things I do when I don't stream, okay? I watch cooking videos on YouTube. Do I follow along with any of the cooking videos? Not usually. Although I have followed along with some of Gennaro's videos. We do have Dunkin' Donuts in the Netherlands, yeah. Laurent's sister, actually, for some time, she was one of the first people. So they opened the shop in Amersfoort like 5 years ago. That's the city I live in. And she was one of the first, like, I think 100... I don't know, customers? Something like that. I'm not exactly sure. Anyways, long story short, she ended up winning a box with 12 donuts for free every week for a year. So we had a lot of Dunkin' Donuts to the point where I kind of was sick and tired of them. I'll be honest with you. We had like donuts pretty much every week. And I'm like, it's nice, don't get me wrong, but it's also, it's too many donuts, man.
Happy holidays, Lowko and chat.
Thank you very much, Snuck. Well, we got like 2, sometimes 3. Because she would go and pick up an entire box of them, but... I did not wipe the fog out of my starting system, no. But they're at like 0.1%, so I don't know how much of a concern they really are. I'm hoping that by the time they do attack my starting system, that I've already well and moved over here instead. No, so she could pick up a box of 12 donuts once a week. For free. For a year. Does that make any sense? It made sense in my head. Really? Huh. I think you bugged out the fog in your starting system. They're way more active in my playthrough. From what I understand, they become very active when you start setting in solar cells. You think my fog is just bugged? I don't know, man. Local demand. They trashed your home, so you had to run? Well, I'm running everything default. Oh, look how slow these things are. Jeez Louise. It's like watching my grandma walk anywhere. Welcome to Lowko TV, yeah. We'll do the same thing right now with copper. So I want to set up a thingy. Can I... Is that something I can... No. It's exceeding my limit. Alright, video game. This is not exceeding my limit, huh? Okay. So for these, I want to be doing copper. Copper. Something's cursed. When there's something cursed in your neighborhood, don't call me. No, don't do it. Yeah, belt's broken somewhere. I saw that. Don't know why. So are they still on their way to deliver those freaking things back? Yep. I think that's them coming up right there they are. Oh, wait, I did these in the wrong direction. Yeah. Wait, maybe those were. I don't know. Something was cursed there. Either way, it doesn't matter. There we go. So let's see if this works. Yep, it's working all right. So that's gonna give us quite a bit of iron ingots. Quite a few of them. I kind of want to do the same for magnets, actually. How do they work? Nobody knows. So I want to set up a similar thing for them. So obviously that's going to require the same input. Fire, water, air, and dirt. Wait, why is this not working? Oh, I never set up the output over here. There we go. So that should bring in quite a bit. Cool. This is flowing nicely, though. How do they work, man? It's one of the top 10 things that science still does not know. Wait, man. Did you know that? Nobody knows how magnets work. It's a complete unknown. You don't want to talk to a scientist? I understand. Copper has the same issue. Probably. But I don't have any copper coming in yet. So that's a problem for future Lowko. And we all know that future Lowko is a bit of an idiot. You are a scientist? I thought you could only have software engineers in the chat. What's going on? You guys have multiple professions now? Huh? You spent most of last week programming? Ah, okay, okay, thank God. Okay. So for this, I would need to have a demand locally. And we'll have to put in a bunch of these guys. Am I not getting enough? I might not be getting enough. I also want to have a remote demand for this. Oh, there we go. One little guy. I guess one thing I can do though, since I have an iron vein sitting right behind them, is just run them straight in there. Don't really want to let anything go to waste. Although I don't know if I can reach these. No. Not everything is within reach. Can I move it ever so slightly closer, maybe?